Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video right here on SUI. We're going to do a full update right here. We'll talk a little bit about some fundamentals, some news, and we'll talk about the technicals, of course, most importantly, or at least most of you care most about that, which I understand. But yeah, I mean, if you're new to the channel, first of all, then welcome. I hope you're having a great start of the weekends as well. And if you're interested in more SUI updates, then this might be the best channel to watch. What I try to do at least a couple of times a week, 2-3 times, is do a full update on SUI. If there's any fundamental things we need to know about, if there's any technical developments we need to know about, and just in general what to expect. So you're very welcome. But at this point of time, let's do a brief recap of last video, in which the prices were still, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. The prices were bouncing against that 90-day rolling VWAP resistance right here, also confluent with 3.05 and 3.1, which is a pretty major resistance level historically. And what I said in that video is that, I mean, we were pretty close to getting a breakout, right? I mean, this was the level with the 200 EMA and the 90-day rolling VWAP that, if SUI was able to break above that, technically, it would have been great. But what I said in the video is that I think it's most likely that we will reject from there. And that is so far has also happened. Now, purely technically, we still have a chance to break out, right? And do something like this. For the sheer reason that, I mean, first of all, it's always possible. But second of all, we're still holding the 7-day rolling VWAP, and you could still make the argument on the 4-hour time frame that we've had some sort of a bullish reversal. We had a high volume move right here, and now the reaction is just a temporary pullback into the trend, which is right here with the 7-day rolling VWAP and the fair value gap, and that right now we will continue going up. However, the main reason why I said last time I don't think it's most likely we're going to break out, I think we're going to pull back, is multiple reasons. First of all, I mean, it's summer. Breakouts do not really happen over the course of the summer. Second of all, the volume was quite low, right? I mean, we did have some higher volume, but the volume compared to the last time we broke out right here, and the volume the last time we made a bottom right here was much higher, and you need volume to break out. So that was another reason why I thought we're going to pull back. And talking a little bit about the fundamentals for SUI, look, I mean, the fundamentals for SUI, there's definitely things to be happy about, right? I mean, the TVL has remained relatively resilient, and at this point of time, it's still higher than where it was November, at the middle of November, which a lot of networks cannot say that. However, it's like the TVL is fine, but if you take a look at the DEX trading volumes, those have decreased and they show no sign of recovering to the levels we saw back in April and May. If we take a look at the chain fees, they're not great. Like I said, the volume could also be better. That's in a bit of a decrease. And then, like I said, there's things to be happy about as well. Stable coins have increased a lot on SUI, and they're also quite sticky, so that's great to see. That's more volume, that's more activity, that's more stake on the network. So the fundamentals are mixed, right? And mixed fundamentals, especially in crypto where fundamentals already do not matter that much, are not going to cause a breakout, right? So there's not enough momentum, there's not enough reason to break out. So therefore, bounce back up to that level and bounce up to 3.2, 3.15. I think that's a possibility, but we need to see some major news come in for me to say we're going to break out. And I think for now it's more likely we will stay in this area right here, which also means I expect a drop into 2.6 and 2.5 sometime soon in the next couple of weeks. But I'll keep you updated on that. That is what I think you need to know regarding SUI right here, both technically and fundamentally. Hopefully it helps, but for now, go enjoy your weekend. I'll see you on my next videos, and bye.